So good day everyone, my name is Laura M. Cinco. Now, I'm going to report about the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, Article 3, which is Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights. A Bill of Rights, or sometimes called a Declaration of Rights or a Charter of Rights. It is a list of the most important rights to the citizen of a country. Its purpose is to protect those rights against infringement from public officials and private citizens. So, Bill of Rights is a statement of basic law to protect the rights of country citizens to have justice and fairness. So, there are the following section of Bill of Rights. Number 1 is no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws. So, it ensured that the individuals are treated fairly and have the opportunity to defend themselves before their rights are taken away. While the Equal Protection Clause, it requires that laws apply equally to all individuals, regardless of their race, gender, or other characteristic. So, they are intended to protect individual rights and prevent arbitrary or discriminatory action by the government. Section 2. The right of people to be sure in their persons, houses, papers, and effect against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature for any purpose shall be inviolable, and no searches warrant or warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause to be determined personally by the judge after examination under oath or affirmation of the complainant and the witness he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or the thing of this, the things to be seized. In this case, we have the right to refuse it if wala sila ma-present na warrant arrest kay dili man kay if di ila man ganing ipugos without a probable cause, pwede na to sila ireklamo because it's against unreasonable searches and seizures. Article 3. The privacy of communication and correspondence shall be inviolable except upon lawful order of the court, or when the public service or requires otherwise as prescribed by law. So, this right it's also called, you have the right to remain silent sa inyong mga communication kay if possible malik na siya na communication sa imong mga kay sa imo na possible na mapahamak ka, and they can sue you unless the court will order you to speak. So, for any evidence obtained in violation of this, the preceding section will be admissible the purpose in any proceeding. So, those evidence na makita sa imo kay pwede ma-violate. Section 4. No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and petition of the government for redress or grievances. So, this section of the Constitution ensured that the basic rights of freedom of speech, expression, and express, as well as the right of peacefully gathered request, redress, or grievances, and from the government. These rights are crucial of the democratic society as they promote transparency, accountability, and the free flow of information. By safeguarding these rights, individual can actively participate in the democratic process and hold their government accountable and contribute to a dynamic and diverse public discourse. So, Section 5. No law shall be made respecting and establishing of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, the free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession and worship without discrimination or preference shall forever be allowed. No religious test shall be required for the exercise of civil political rights. So, together this clause ensure that religious freedom is protected in secular society and prevent of the government from using religion as means of controlling or oppressing its citizen. Section 6. The liberty, abode, and changing of the same within the limits of prescribed by law shall not impair, except upon law order of the court. Neither shall the right to travel be impaired except in the interest of national security or public service or public health, so may be provided by law. So, this provision ensure that individuals have the right to live and move freely within the boundaries set by law. It protects the freedom to choose one's residence and allow for changes in the residence as long as it falls within the legal limits. Section 7. The right of people to inform on matter of public certain shall be recognized. Access or to official records and to documents and paper pertains to official acts, transaction, or decision, as well as the government searches data used to basic policy development shall be afforded the citizen subject to such limitation as provided by law. So the people informed of the matter, the public certain shall be recognized, like mga documents. Section number 8. So, the right of people, including those employed in the public and private sector, to form a union, association, or societies for purpose not contrary to the law shall be abridged. So, it ensures that individuals have the freedom to come together and collectively advocate for their rights and interests without fear of retaliation or persecution. This provision is essential for promoting social justice, protecting workers' rights, and fostering a fair of an equitable society. Section 9. The private property shall not have taken for public use without the compensation. So, this is a constitutional provision often referred to the taking clause takings clause that protects private property rights from being infringed upon the government. The importance of this provision is to protect the individual properties of right. Section 10. No law impairing the obligation of contract shall be passed. It means that once a legally binding agreement has been made, the government cannot pass a law that retroactively. So, Section 11. Free access to the court and quasi-judicial bodies and adequate legal assistance shall not be denied to any person by reason of poverty. So, this section aims to promote equality before the law and ensure that the justice is accessible to all, regardless of their financial situation. Section 12. And any person under investigation of the commission of offense shall have the right to inform of his to remain silent and to have competent independent counsel, and preferably of his own choice. So, if you are the person under investigation, you have the right to remain silent. And so, if the person cannot afford service or counsel or lawyer, pwede ka mo adto sa paong na public kuan mga lawyer para way bayad. So this right cannot be waived except in writing and in the presence of counsel. So except this right cannot be waived kung kanisa na right of dili ma waive without the presence of counsel. Pwede ka madaog-daog, pwede ka ma-discriminate or ma-torture about sa mga cases. So there's a possible there is the one na isa ka right na pwede ka remain silent. Section 13. All person except those with offense punishable by reclusion perpetua when the evidence of guilt is strong shall before a conviction be bailable for sufficient shorties or be released unrecognized as may be provided by law. The right to bail shall not be impaired even when the privilege of the right of habeas corpus is suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. So, excessive bail shall not be required. It is sentence of unreasonable high bail amounts as way to punish or deter individual from exercising their rights to a fair trial. So, except those punishable. So, if example kanang nangawat ka or there naay siya it's viable maka-sustento ka sa imong gikawat or pwede nimo siya hangyoon ang imong gikawatan or magbayad kag sentence magbayad kag fines nimo and or be released for exempted this punishable kay ang reclusion, for example ang reclusion perpetua kay dili man siya gyud mabayran kay for example nakapatay ka that it is when the evidence and kapatay ka and when the evidence is guilt is strong before conviction, be liable for sufficient sureties. So, mawait lang. So, section 15. 14. No person shall be answered for criminal offenses without due process. These rights are guaranteed by the Constitution, and they are intended to protect the accused from arbitrary and unjust prosecution. They ensure that the criminal trials are conducted fairly and in accordance with established legal principle or process. In criminal prosecution, the accused is presumed innocent until the contrary is proved and shall enjoy the heard of himself in counsel to inform the nature and cause of accusation against him, to have speedy, impartial, and public trial, to meet the witness face to face, and to have compulsory process to ensure the attendance of witness and the production of evidence of his behalf. However, after arraignment, trial, or proceed, notwithstanding the absence of accused, provide that he has been duly notified and his failure to appear is unjustifiable. Section 15. So, the privilege of the right of habeas corpus shall not be suspended except in case of invasion or rebellion when the public safety required it. So, this section serves as the critical safeguard against arbitrary detention and helps to maintain the integrity of the rule of law in times of crisis. Section 16. All persons have the right to a speedy disposition or cases before all judicial and quasi administration bodies. So, all persons have the right to speedy disposition sa mga all judicials and quasi. Section 17. No person shall be compelled to be witness against himself. So, it can walay laing tawo na mo compelled to be witness against himself. And 18. No person shall be detained solely by reason of his political beliefs and aspirations. So, walay person na gusto ma-detain solely by the reason of his political beliefs and aspirations. So, you have the right, because you have the right kung unsa imong mga beliefs and aspiration sa imong kaugalingon. No involuntary servitude in any form shall exist except as punishment for a crime thereof the party shall have been duly convicted. Section 19. Excessive fine shall not be imposed. So, mga excessive fine shall not be imposed, nor cruel regarding inhuman punishment inflictive. Neither shall death penalty be imposed unless for compelling reason, information, heinous crime, and the Congress thereof provides of it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reducted to reclusion perpetua. So, kung makakommit kag crime like death penalty or kanang mga murder, dili siya it already imposed as shall be reducted to reclusion perpetua. So dili gyud siya mabayran ang imong gibuhat na sala pareha nang mo patay og tawo. Murder and rape is. And the employment of physical and psychological or regarding punishment against any prisoner or detainee, or to use of substance of inadequate penal facilities under subhuman conditions shall be dealt with the law. Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of a full tax. So walay there's no person shall be imprisoned o para sa utang or kanang wala ka kapoy no walay person mapriso para mautang for sa mga utang or non-payment of paid tax. So kung taxes ka, pwede ra ka singilon nila di ka makabayad sa imong mga taxes. And section 21, no shall have be twice put on jeopardy of punishment for the some offenses. In fact, if an act is punishable by law and ordinance, conviction or acquittal under either shall constitution a bar to another prosecution of the same act. So section 22, no ex post facto law or bill of attainder shall be enacted. So both ex facto laws and bills of attainder violate fundamental principle of fairness and due process. So that's all. Thank you. So